steg mot kvällens grillfest. Brustis som en stor fet häst.
Hey y'all! In this video I'm going to be sharing with you the importance of sun protection, or as I like to call it, daylight defense. SPF should be worn all year round on rainy, cloudy, snowy, and obviously sunny days. This is because UV light is bouncing off of all surfaces and blasting right into your skin. And the label of the product has to say that it's broad spectrum, which means that it's going to grant you protection from both UVA and UVB. These UV rays generate a high amount of free radicals, which are incomplete ions, and they will attack the complete ions in your skin and wreak havoc. Our body is constantly repairing itself, and the inflammatory system is one of the defense mechanisms, and that will respond when your skin is under attack. So to us, it's going to be visible like redness on the skin. UVA penetrates deep into the skin and is responsible for causing skin damage at a cellular level, making them responsible for most skin cancer diseases. So it goes right down to the dermis layer, also known as the base of your skin, and to wreck the collagen and elastin fibers in there, which are responsible for keeping the skin firm and locking moisture in. When the internal structure of your skin is disturbed, it will begin to collapse, and that's where you see formation of fine lines, or if you like, wrinkles, and uneven skin tone. If you have pimples, spots, or blemishes, it is highly critical that you have sun protection, because exposure to the UV light is going to cause the spots to darken even faster, and then thereby making it so much more difficult to get rid of. As soon as you leave the house and it's exposed to sunlight, your skin is being damaged. If you find that wearing a sunscreen gives you an uncomfortable feeling, you may want to consider getting a slightly more expensive ones, especially from the counter brands that are multifunctional, which contains ingredients that enhances your skin health. There are also sunscreens in the market that are suited for specific skin types, and some of them even comes with cosmetic results like a matte or pigmented finish. The trick is to use enough of the product to achieve that number of SPF that you want. The recommended amount of SPF product that you should use for the entire face is about a teaspoon, and if you are protecting your body from the sun, then it's going to be like a shot glass. People with different amount of pigments on their skin are going to have different tolerance level to the sun before the surface of their skin gets heated up. If you take the number of the SPF product and you multiply it by the time needed for your skin to start feeling the heat, then you will get a rough idea of how long the sun protection is going to last on your skin. But this only applies if you put enough of the product on your skin to begin with. The protection factor is going to fade after a few hours, and it is recommended that you reapply it to keep up the protection level. If you've invested money in skin brightening treatments like a mask or a serum, you might want to consider putting sun protection as your top priority in your daily skin health regimen, because all it takes is that little dose of UV ray blast to beam all your efforts and your quit to find dust. It takes like weeks of consistent effort and brightening treatments to actually get you a fairer tone, but it only takes one day of sun exposure to get your skin dark. There are several ways to describe the different types of sunscreens available today. In scientific terms, they're also known as organic and inorganic filters. But for us, we just know it as like physical and chemical sunscreens. Physical sunscreens typically include ingredients like zinc oxide or titanium dioxide, and it sits on the surface of the skin and it works to scatter and reflect. While on the other hand, chemical sunscreens will include ovobenzone and oxybenzone ingredients, and they penetrate into the skin to absorb that light and convert it into less harmful heat energy. There are a lot of options of sunscreens in the drugstores today, and most of them are going to be a combination of both physical and chemical sunscreens. Personally, I tend to stay away from sunscreens that have a high level of fragrance in them, and also no to the ones that have alcohol content in them. because they make my skin break out. I hear many people with concerns saying that if you apply a product with titanium dioxide on your face, you're gonna get that white cast. So that is the main reason why they don't often use sunscreens and they just leave it to like when they go to the beach. Again, I would say that this has to do with a lot of the how sophisticated the formula is. The kind of sunscreens available from counter brands in the department stores are pretty good, I would say, in this regard, because most of them, when you apply it on your skin, it just blends out really well. It is best to apply sunscreen as the last step of your skin prep before heading out. Researchers recommend like 30 minutes before, but I don't really follow by that rule, simply because I don't micromanage very well when I'm going out. And for makeup users, you would put the SPF before your makeup. I know that a lot of makeup these days also come with SPF, and then you will be wondering like if I have a makeup with SPF in it, do I still need a proper SPF product? I think definitely yes, because the amount of like makeup that you use is going to be very subjective based on like the seasons and what kind of look you're working on. And if you don't apply enough, then you're definitely not getting that maximum protection on your skin. At the end of the day, just be sure to clear your pores of the sunscreen properly. Use either a makeup remover cleanser or perform a double cleanse on your skin, or you may want to use a mechanical exfoliator like a face brush or a Clarisonic. I have one of those. I love it. It cleans my pores so well at the end of each day. This will enable your pores to breathe properly at night and do its natural repair work and avoid dreadful acne, which we all hate. When it comes to maintaining skin health, although daylight defense is a pretty wide category of its own, it is certainly very much involved in other aspects of skin concern, like aging, premature aging, acne, and pigmentation. So I would say take care of this bit properly and worry about the rest later. I hope you find this video in any way helpful, and if you have questions or comments, please leave them in the box below. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.